What's up, guys? Welcome to Hollyscoop's Moments of the Week. I'm Madison Hill.
And I am Courtney Revolution.
Yes, a lot of tea went down this week that we have got to get into. We're talking all things Selena Gomez. So if you guys love Selena, this is 1000% your episode. You're going to love it. We're going to talk about how she opened up about her bipolar diagnosis, one of her friends calling Hailey Bieber a snake, and then, of course, we have to talk about the premiere of the Boyfriend music video and how Mr. Justin Bieber tried to steal her spotlight.
Madison, I wish I could say that I'm surprised by Justin, but I'm not.
I'm right there with you. We also have a little Cardi B news to sprinkle in as well. On top of that, you know we are always going to have a few headlines that we didn't have time to discuss at the end. And let me tell you, Courtney, you are going to love one of the stories. I already know, and I'm so excited. But let's just kick it off and get into all things Selena Gomez. First and foremost, we're going to start kind of work our way through the week. We kicked off the week and talked about Selena Gomez opening up about her bipolar diagnosis. She was a guest on Miley's Instagram live show and revealed this. She said that recently she went to one of the best mental health hospitals, the McLean Hospital, and said that it was there she was diagnosed with bipolar after discussing what she's been through the past couple of years. She said coming from Texas, she didn't grow up talking about her mental health, but she wanted to talk about it, and she knows kids and teenagers want to talk about it. And she also noted that now that she knows her diagnosis, she's not afraid of it because now she can learn and educate herself about it.
I'm glad that there's no longer like a fear of the unknown for Selena, because you can have something going on, Madison, and it's scary, but sometimes what's even scarier than the actual something is wrong with me is going to the doctor and finding out what it is. So I'm glad that she was self-aware enough to be like, okay, I need to know what's going on with me. She went, got a diagnosis, and now she's here to be like, okay, this is what's going on, this is what I'm dealing with, and I'm still Selena Gomez, so you can still be you too.
Exactly. And we've talked about this a lot when we talk about Selena in regards to mental health. I feel like whenever she does discuss it, it does come from this place of just wanting to be open and honest and kind of normalize the talk and normalize different diagnoses because, you know, sometimes when people hear the word bipolar, it is scary. And I feel like Selena is out here to try to educate people and show, yes, I have this diagnosis, but look at how I continue to push through every day instead of, you know, using it as a crutch, as we've talked about in regards to other people. Like, I think that Selena really is just trying to educate people and show that you can have, you know, something going on with your mental health and still be killing it. It's
I feel like if there's ever like a candidate, like a good candidate for shining a light on mental illness, it's definitely Selena Gomez.
Absolutely. Okay, let's talk about Selena's friend and that whole hack situation, or
yes, ma'am.
We don't necessarily believe it's the hack situation, but that's what we're calling it. So all hell broke loose this week when fans noticed that Selena's friend, Connor Franklin, liked a tweet. It was a fan tweet that was talking about Hailey and said, like this tweet if she's done something to Selena recently that didn't sit well with you. Well, Connor Franklin, Selena's friend, liked the tweet and then tweeted at Hailey Bieber a bunch of snake emojis, obviously causing the Selenators to believe, okay, so Hailey did something to Selena. Connor later took to her Instagram story to say that she had been hacked. She did not post those things that were tweeted or send the messages. She went on to say that the things posted were mean and wrong.
I just hate the fact that this is like really bad timing because Selena has also had like a hack situation. So it just, it doesn't smell right, Madison Hill, if we're being honest.
Yep. Something in the buttermilk is not clean here.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I just feel like if you are hacked, here's where I come from. I feel like if you're hacked, the hacker is going to do a lot of destruction. I feel like sending some snake emojis is like something you would do when you're trying to say something with your whole chest, but you're not really saying anything. You know what I mean? That's why I kind of believe that maybe it wasn't a hack moment.
Right. I kind of think Connor might have just, you know, we're all in quarantine. We may or may not be having a libation or two more than we normally would during this time. And I feel like, you know, she just got up some courage and was like, you know what, this girl has mistreated my friend. Snake, 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 snake. Not thinking that people are going to care what Selena's friend has to say. And then we know that Selenators and believers care a lot what Selena's friends have to say. It all kind of broke out, and I think then it was an easy thing to be like, oh, I was hacked, especially given with what happened with Selena a couple weeks ago. You know?
That's what everybody say. Oh,
yeah. Exactly. Okay, the last Selena thing we're going to talk about is her boyfriend music video. released on Friday. We reacted to it live during the morning tea. It was so much fun. But also during the morning tea, that yesterday, we realized that Justin dropped a music video, a nature video, I guess technically is what he's calling it, at the same time as Selena's boyfriend music video.
Now, Madison Hill, 12 o'clock. It's a very popular time. It's lunchtime. You know, it's the time for most people's breaks. Do you think that maybe Justin just was like, you know what, 12, that sounds like a good time?
No. and you're talking 12 East Coast time.
Yes.
I think that we have Mr. Scooter Braun to thank for this situation because Scooter said, you know what, I'm looking at these streaming numbers. Mm-hmm. We are putting out EPs with just rearranged changes tracks.
What's up with that?
Not performing well. Selena drops her Rare Deluxe Edition. Fans go wild. We go wild. Doing very well. We have to suck off the teats of Selena's success. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to drop a nature video conveniently at the same time.
Madison, it's very calculated and shady, but I feel like from a business standpoint, I mean, if I were managing someone, taking the feelings out of it, if I were managing someone, I'm like, all right, your numbers aren't doing too well, but we know that in that past relationship, y'all numbers were looking real pristine. Okay, we're going to ride off of the wave of that and hope that at some point we can break off and do our own thing that will be successful on its own. But right now, it appears as though Scooter Braun has Justin Bieber on his tricycle. So
I don't love it.
Down the block.
I don't love it. I don't love it. We're going to move on to talk about Cardi B because she got into a Twitter fight this week with Love and Hip Hop star Ali. It was all about their husbands, and it all started when Cardi allegedly got mad about a fake tweet and claimed that it traced back to Ali. Cardi started this all off with a now deleted tweet saying, I understand expletives don't like me, but to put a whole fake tweet about me trying to start expletive, Ali responded saying, get off Twitter, sneak dissing, your husband is in the other room on that video game texting hoes again. Oh yeah, of course Cardi came back, and then Ali came back, and it was just this whole thing. Nobody wanted any lies being spread about them, but we just felt like it was absurd.
I feel like at this point, if Cardi weren't on the internet so much, she wouldn't be swept up in a fake tweet, because this isn't the first time that she has acted on emotion after seeing a fake tweet. So that's disappointing.
I agree.
I hope that in the future she will learn to ignore things. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I feel like at this point, it's like, to her fans, it's like, you're Cardi, you have done all of these things. Let the music speak for itself. And I feel like you have grown out of that love and hip hop space. So why keep engaging yourself with someone that is also on the platform? You know what I mean? Exactly. If that's the case, go back.
I'm hoping that she has new music coming to kind of explain all of her social media behavior, but who knows? Okay, let's get into those other stories that we have as well. So the first thing we're talking about, Modern Family ended this week after 11 years and over 250 episodes.
I did not know it was even on that long, Mass, and I have not seen a single episode of that program, but the girls love it.
Oh, those kids have gone on full transformations. I mean, all of the kids in Modern Family, you know, Sarah Hyland started on that show as a teenager. Now she is a full woman in her 20s.
Yeah.
You know, I think it's crazy. And it's also such a bittersweet moment because think about it. All of the younger people, all the younger actors and actresses who have been on the show, really, all of these people have been together for their integral years of their life. You know, so it's pretty crazy.
You got to graduate.
Yeah. It literally is like graduating.
Yeah.
Then the next headline, Aly and AJ Throwback, okay?
That's my
girl. For years, there has been speculation that Aly and AJ's hit iconic song, Potential Breakup Song, is about Joe Jonas because him and AJ had a little fling a long time ago. However, this week they confirmed on social media that Potential Breakup Song is not about Joe Jonas, but one of their other songs was, and that song was Flattery.
Oh, well, they should have lied. No shade to Aly and AJ. Y'all should have lied and been like, yes, it is about him, because that would have gotten y'all the clicks and it would have gotten the fans like in their nostalgic mode, like, we knew it. They could have just lied on that one and called Joe and been like, listen, we had to say this. we're coming out with new music or whatever we're doing.
Right.
Like, just go along with it. And he would have went with it. You know what I mean?
Roll with it. Also, though, Potential Breakup Song is such a hit. This is my...
That's a hit, Madison. Do you understand? I used to put that on the mix CDs and burn the mix CDs out.
Oh, I remember. Throwback. Such a hit. We can pretend in our brains that it's about Joe Jonas, but know that the song about Joe Jonas is really flattering. Okay?
Oh.
Just let us live in our...
Put it in our manila folder, girl.
Yes, exactly. All right, you guys, that is all the time we have. We want to know your thoughts on everything that went down with Selena this week. All of the things from her bipolar diagnosis to her friend getting hacked, and then, of course, the whole thing with the music videos, her releasing her boyfriend video, Justin releasing that nature video at the same time. Also, let us know what you think about Cardi B. And, of course, the other headlines we discussed, Modern Family and Aly and AJ. Let it out down below. Don't forget to tune into the Morning Tea on Monday. While you're at it, make sure to give this video a share, click that subscribe button, and don't forget the notification bell. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.